These are 5 more LEGO Star Wars minifigures to invest in right now. Number 5, Wrecker. This minifigure is exclusive to the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle. Honestly, you can't go wrong with any of the Bad Batch minifigures. But the reason I went with Wrecker is because he just looks the coolest to me. Currently, this minifigure is selling for about $10 on eBay. However, it is more than possible for Wrecker to be a $20 to $30 minifigure in just a few years. This is because the show Wrecker comes from, The Bad Batch, is coming out with a second season in 2023. So I believe that Wrecker, along with the rest of the Bad Batch clones, will have solid gains in retirement thanks to the added popularity of the show. Number 4, Ahsoka Tano. This minifigure comes in both the armored assault tank and duel on Mandalore. Ahsoka minifigures have a long history of really huge gains in retirement. This is mostly because Ahsoka is a fan favorite Star Wars character. Ahsoka is so popular that in 2023, Disney is releasing a show starring her. When the show is released sometime in 2023, every Ahsoka minifigure will skyrocket in price, including this very minifigure. Not to mention the armored assault tank and duel on Mandalore, the only sets that include Ahsoka, are retiring by the end of 2022, meaning by the time the Ahsoka TV show rolls out and everyone is trying to buy Ahsoka minifigures, these 2 sets will already have been retired. So for people looking to buy a cheaper Ahsoka, they will have no choice but to buy the one on the aftermarket. As a result, it will launch this minifigure's price into orbit. Currently, this minifigure is selling for $10 on eBay. However, sometime in 2023, I could easily see this fig selling for $20+ on eBay. Number 3, Imperial Crewmember. This minifigure is exclusive to the 2019 Imperial UCS Star Destroyer, which retails for a hefty $700. The reason I picked the Imperial Crewmember over the Imperial Officer is because the Imperial Crewmember has some of the best arm printing I have ever seen on a minifigure. However, the main allure to this minifigure is not totally due to the amazing arm printing, but in fact is to do with the exclusivity of the minifigure. The only way to get your hands on this minifigure is to literally buy a $700 LEGO set. In general, exclusive minifigures that are from large sets are always really expensive. Don't get me wrong, I am not expecting this minifigure to blow up in price in the short term like the Ahsoka minifigure, but I think it's a minifigure that will have consistent, solid growth for the long term. Number 2, the Armorer. This minifigure is exclusive to the Armorer's Mandalorian Forge. The thing I especially like about this minifigure is how unique it is. After all, not many Star Wars minifigures have spikes on their helmets. When a minifigure is exclusive and as unique as the Armorer, usually results in a lot of gains in retirement. Not to mention, collectors just go crazy over Mandalorian minifigures. Also, I believe that this set is somewhat underrated by collectors and investors, mostly because the build is pretty meh. If anyone is buying this set, it's probably just to get the minifigures. Because it's a more of a under the radar set, may result in the Armorer minifigure to be in short supply in retirement, making the price of this minifigure boom. Number 1, Bo-Katan Kryze. The Katan Kryze minifigure has it all from a LEGO investing standpoint. She's a well-known character appearing in the Mandalorian, Clone Wars, and Rebels TV shows. Also, this minifigure is exclusive and will likely never be produced again in another Star Wars set. And the cherry on top is that she's a Mandalorian. Exclusive Mandalorian minifigures have a long track record of raking in money in retirement. So for most LEGO collectors, This minifigure is a must-have. That is why I believe that this minifigure will be worth $30+ in the short term. Remember, I'm just another random guy making YouTube videos, so please take what I'm saying with a large grain of salt. This video is not financial advice, it is made for entertainment purposes only, so please do not drain your entire bank account just on my word. Consider subscribing for weekly LEGO investing content.